Jax, we're gonna be late to put our names on the Wapersa schedule.
I want to see if Madeline's going to do her torch act this year.
You know, I never really cared for that torch act.
Why? Because you think it's too dangerous?
For a child? Yes.
Mom, she's not a child. She's 13.
I'm a handsome young elf boy, without a care in the world.
Rowan wants everyone in town in 5 minutes.
Forget the best, we gotta go.
Madeline, look what I have. Is this for me? Where did you find this? Come into the forest with me. You went to the forest? No, behind the juggler's hut there's a fence that leads into the forest. And you climbed over? No, these flowers grew through the fence and made a big hole. What is your interest with the forest?
Rowan!
Hello, Elaine. How are you this morning?
Oh, fine. Jax is finally growing into his dance routine.
Oh, and all this time I thought he should have been a jester like his father. Funniest fruitcake in the festival.
I remember.
Oh, Craig! Oh, Rowan, wait!
Hey, Rowan, any updates on the Grand Marshal position?
We announce it every year at the festival.
Oh, I know. I'm just hopeful. That was all.
I have not forgotten about you, Elaine. I just need to run through my books. Craig! All right, owls. Get those flags tied, set the barrels, and get the stage prepared for rehearsals tomorrow. Can I get a pair of eyes on the tent?
I have a question about the armor for the Pee-wee jousting routine.
Yes?
It is old, Rowan. Most of it is ruined and the face masks are caved in.
What of it?
Well, it seems dangerous to put our children in there.
Dangerous? It's jousting, for heaven's sake.
I had the same feelings. However, I had some new armor crafted.
Crafted? With what budget?
I used the scrap pieces of armor from the 5 young knights in Wolf Freddy's routine.
The 5 young... That...
They're all dead, Rowan. Most of them are over 100 years old, and Ismuth died last month from dysentery after drink from the green barrel.
Very well. The children have new armor. Cormac Hamish O'Kelly Elikim. Have you been practicing your juggling routine?
Certainly, sir. I've been trying out a moon meeting this year of juggling and storytelling.
Uh-huh. Well, your father was the best juggler the festival's ever had.
I know. That's why I've been telling his story about how he left being a pit fighter to join the festival. I call it one left hook and straight to the juggler. Look, the juggler's leaving his hut. Behind his head where the gate to our future lies. Oh? The gate to the forest, at least. Come on, let's go.
What is your interest with
The forest. 'Cause I don't know what's on the other side. We're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Yeah? Yeah. Then do you want a jester or a strong warrior, an adventurer, someone that can show you the world? A brave prince that can slay all the giants. This is all I want. I am a girl who in honesty has found her passion. I am a girl who pays forward her arrears. I am a girl who fears reprimand before reaction. I am a girl who has contraband all fears. I need someone who can stamp me in torrid waters. I need someone who can brave my stormy seas forever. Show me a warrior to fight the dungeons. Show me a journeyman to light my way. Show me a prince who will smite the dragons. Or show me someone grand, a simple boy who will turn into a man. And be a simple boy. Grow with what you know. Just be a simple boy forever with me.
Madeline, come over here.
Jax, what are you doing? I was just poking my head through. The forest is dangerous. He was only peeking.
Go wait for me in the tent. I suggest you try and get a hold of that child.
Everything you want is here in Festiville. The barrels, the tents, the other elves. This is where you belong. Let's go.
I just don't understand how you never thought of what's outside a festival.
I've been outside. It's the hard world. Cool, boring, no heart, no passion. That's why I left it to come here.
Here, where everything's nice and good.
Don't let Rowan worry you. He's under a lot of stress right now. You should be worried about getting your dance routine right for tomorrow's rehearsal.
I'm ready. You, me, best friends,
Forever.
because we have to be.
See, even when you're having a bad day, the festival can turn it around.
Yeah, but he'll never let me see Madeline again.
I'm sure he'll come around tomorrow. Now get some sleep.
Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Father left for the forest, didn't he?
Things were different with your father. He made things far too complicated inside his head. The festival no longer called to him, so he left.
To the forest?
No one knows where he ended up. And that's why it's important for you to know where you belong.
Sorry if I'm complicating things, but sometimes it's more complicated trying to uncomplicate things.
That does sound complicated, but things will work themselves out in the morning. They always do. If at night your troubles loom, lay them down at the feet of the moon, and in the morning, hope will start to bloom. Take the burdens in your head, lay
Mom, there's something I want to change about the routine.
What is it you'd like to change?
You and me, best friends, because we want to be.
I like that.
Kaylee, I think I just heard something moving around in those bushes over there. It's a forest, Deedle. Everything's moving. Come on. There it was again. Did it sound big? And scary?
Then we kill it.
Kaylee. Yes, Deedle? You've offended the bush. Offended the... Bushes aren't often offended, unless it's a magical bush. Bill, go over there. Tell us what's in that bush. Only one of us here is a big black bear, Bill. Don't be a baby. Poke around in there. Find out what's inside. Well, Deedle, there's a boy in that bush, and I think he's an elf. How do you think? Elves are slappers, Deedle. I thought elves were clean and proper, surrounded by the wealth and riches collected by taxing the poor. That's what Mom and Dad taught us. Then what is he doing out here in the forest at night? He must be off. Let's leave him be. No, wait, don't go. Stay still, Deedle. His sight is based on movement.
I heard that song you were singing. Where'd you hear it from?
Our father used to sing it to us.
Oh, my father used to sing to me too. So I hear.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, no, he's not dead. He just left when I was a kid.
Oh, well now you have the whole castle to yourself then.
Castle? No, I'm from Festiville.
Oh, so you're one of those elves. Don't worry, everybody. He is absolutely not a threat. Why are you out here in the forest at night?
I got let out here by a wisp. What about you?
We're looking for our parents.
And what about them?
They're fair. A bear spirit, actually. They're harmless.
Where did you find a bear spirit?
They found us.
Yeah, our parents are archers and turn themselves into rabbits at night.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, and one morning we woke up and they were totally gone.
Which is very much unlike them, seeing as they had 2 young children.
But the forest mother mustn't be alone, because when we woke up, Bill was in the house with us. Well, just until we find them.
Our parents always said if they ever leave us, they'll wait for us in Bugue.
Hugh?
It's a wonderful place they tell us stories about.
It's a great big village full of food and people having fun and lots of mountains to go exploring in.
But where is it?
We don't know. So you're just wandering out here in the forest?
That's why I have my whistle. When we were still little, we'd wander through the grove. Mother gave us muffins and sent us down the road. When the night had fallen and far from home we'd be, parents would be worried, come calling after me. And the winds would howl, and the trees would shake. But when we'd hear their whistle through the trees, we knew that we'd be safe. Our borders have expanded, the fugue is what we seek. It's a place our parents told us if we're lost to meet. And if you too are roaming, unhappy with where you've been, come and join our journey where you begin again. And the winds do howl, and the trees do shake. We're scared, we blow our whistle through the trees. Each night getting closer. Now we are a-searching as far as my legs can take, weary and a-stumbling as uncertain steps we make. But I know we're getting closer, and though our bones may break, we'll blow it on our whistle, so they know we are safe.
It was it. I liked it.
It's getting pretty late.
I think I'm good for a few more minutes. What time is it anyway?
I would imagine just past midnight.
Really? Oh no, I've got to get home. Best of luck finding your family.
Thanks, and if you're ever looking for us, just be listening to the sound of my whistle.
Bye.
Bye!
Wait, you're the whisper I followed into this forest. Can you lead me back home? Hey, wait!
You want to go back home?
Yes, please.
Why not stay a little longer out here? With me?
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, don't be silly. My name is Jax. I'm a squiggly little elf boy trying to find where he belongs. He wants to stay in Festiville because he knows his mother needs him to. But he also doesn't feel like that's where he belongs.
How did you...
I know you because I was you. I know them and what they say. I followed their path and structure when they told me to go this way. There are questions that can't be answered by staying in one place. So to learn what they couldn't teach me, I had to find my own way. And take it from me, kid, it's where you wanna be. A state of enlightenment where your mind runs free. Now I can't go back to simple. I have to complicate. I keep a skeptic mind that questions everything.
Jax, but I am so much more than that now. That's the beauty of wandering the forest. You lose track of everything, including your burdens.
Sunrise already? That's impossible.
Take it from me, kid. It's where you wanna be. A state of enlightenment, where your mind runs free.
Attention everyone! We will begin with Carl Johnson singing Through a Window I Wave with Thee from Dearest Evan O'Hansen. Please take the stage.
Low through a window I wave at thee. I try to speak it, but nobody can hear it. So I wait for an answer to appear it, 'cause I'm while gaze at people pass it. Low through a window I wave at thee.
Oh no. Craig, get another one up there, please. Just the and I in defiance of gravity. Just the and I in defiance.
They all gonna be like this? Craig, this festival has survived 50 years under the most apparetic scrutiny from the Queen. And while we may disagree with the elves in the castles, that is no reason to assassinate them with such a boring program. Where are the traditional routines?
Don't worry, Kuromaker's up next.
Elaine, have you seen Jax this morning?
No, he left before I woke up. I thought he'd be with you.
Maybe he's practicing his routine.
The routine's duet, though.
And Shirley the juggler. Blah! Blah! Blah.
What was that?
That was my routine. The throat or something? I don't know. See the blood?
Yes.
Do you want me to do it again?
No! I want you to do the traditional routine your father used to do.
I can't juggle.
You can't juggle. What is a festival without a juggler? Who is next?
Death! Death!
Our first sight's at the funeral.
I instantly fell.
He'd be my most favorite sight.
Death! Oh, sweet death!
It steals everyone eventually, but it took more than life. It took my heart. My soul. People say he leaves heartache, but he left me heartbreak.
Oh, Grim Reaper! Visit me again!
So I may see you soon.
No.
Next up, the Pee Wee Jousting League with their performance, Equus Jr.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Do any of you know why this festival exists? Up there in the castles are elves, just like us, but they are lost. They live in their giant castles with no heart and no feeling. We escaped that life many years ago, and you are welcome to return, but please don't ruin this festival for everyone else. For some of us, this is the only thing we have to live for. Elaine and Jax are next with their always together routine.
Can we move mine a little further down on the list?
don't have time to make changes right now.
It's just... I don't have Jax with me. What should I do?
What would a Grand Marshal do?
Grand Marshal says... the show must heal one.
I want you to go up there and show me the routine.
And is, was, are, because, forever, the, of, are, on, the, side, forever.
It makes more sense with Jax.
I don't know why you would come to rehearsal unprepared. Everyone, take a short break.
Jax. Oh, hey, Madeline. Where have you been? I've heard of this most amazing place. We should go visit. Go? I'll tell you more about after rehearsal. Have you seen my mother? Your mother already had her rehearsal. Without me? Where did you go? I was in the forest all night. I must have fallen asleep.
Next up, Madeline with a song she wrote, This Road.
How am I going to get you out of this one?
I've been down this road before. I recognize the dirt. I've stepped in the footprints of the steps I've stepped before. I've been down this way before. I recognize the haze. It's been a while, but my soul still knows the way. There's no returning again. Every burden and pain, the fear of losing outweighs the hope of gain. That old familiar road with footprints in the dirt. I've been down this road before. I recognize the hurt.
Let's do the dance. Let's pick the speed up. I'm trying to. Handspring. This is ridiculous. We're not dancers. You can say that again. Let's see your best chest square. Okay, grade 5. Aerobatic. I should have known better. Let's just do a kick line instead. Elmo! And that's why it is no surprise my inner ear's starting to cauterize. After this class I walked into the bottom of Houston! That's it, I'm leaving. Carson, wait! Rowan was just trying to enhance the festival this year. You may not like it now, but you'll be feeling it when the time comes. Will I? Yeah. I'm a poet, Elaine, not a dancer. You're to gas if you think I'm sticking to this mess. Good luck. But where will you go? This is the only festival in 1,000 miles. I don't know, somewhere I belong.
All right, Madeline, let's go over the routine. I've added another verse to your song, and you will need this.
The act requires a torch?
Of course, it's the torch act from the top.
Where would I be without my torch to guide me? Where would I stay without it to guide my way?
Hold. Madeline, why aren't you using the torch?
Is it absolutely necessary?
The song is quite literally about a torch.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Try it again.
Where would I be without my torch to guide me?
Hold. Why are you not using the torch?
I'm afraid I'll get burned.
If you do the routine correctly, you won't be burned. Again.
I don't think I can.
Of course you can. You are a talented performer, and performers like you are not allowed to say no to a simple torch act. Now, light the torch, and let's try it again. Light the torch, Madeline.
Rowan?
We'll pick this up later. How did it go?
I think I did very well.
See? This is the responsibility I needed. You're taking initiative and starting to step up.
I told all the elves on your list.
Good, good. Now, here is the final list of acts.
Rowan, the elves have some concerns.
They always do. I'm sure they're just anxious for the festival tomorrow. Now, come back to me when you've told all the elves on the list.
But I really think you should...
I'm sorry, I don't have the time. Let's plan to talk later, after you've told all the names on the list, all right? Are you ready to try again? Let's begin. I recognize you have been distant lately, and I hesitate to ask for fear it's because of that boy. Did you question the way I handled things?
The only thing I question is why the forest is so dangerous.
Danger lies in becoming lost. The forest is very dark and some wander in it forever. We are lucky I found this festival.
Rowan, there's a fire in the girl's stash.
What? Where is Gwen? She's our fire brigade.
I haven't seen her.
So why are you telling me? Is the bucket too heavy for you to lift?
I thought you'd want to know.
Come on, Craig. Take a moment, Madeline. We'll pick this up later.
Go away.
Which way do you want me to go?
You're the one that got me into this mess in the first place.
Into? I'm the one trying to get you out of this mess. I mean, look at this place.
This place happens to be my home. I'm gonna stay here forever.
You don't want to go into the forest again?
I don't know what I want.
I do. I know. The three things. You want most straight help.
What do you know?
I know. You want me to leave you alone.
So far, so good.
I know you want to feel at home here.
This is my home.
But I also know you want to know where Fugue is.
You know where Fugue is? I knew I'd find you here.
What are you doing?
Making sure no one's ever tempted me to go into this forest again. And what are you using?
A rope I got off this
broken fence over there.
Oh, look!
And a squiggly young lad about to go on a grand adventure. Something's got my leg. If only it weren't so dark, I may have been able to see it coming.
Funny.
I'm being slowly devoured. Oh, I'll never make it to... Where did you say you were going? Fugue. Fugue! A place full of adventurers and performers, where you never have to say yes, and you're always allowed to say no. That sounds like the type of place you belong. No, I've learned my lesson. I belong here with everybody else like me. There are no others like you, Jax. Mom! About yesterday, I overslept. I'm very sorry. I understand what happened.
But I don't understand what you're searching for here in the forest.
There was this place I heard of called Fugue, where you can go on adventures and be whatever you want to be. I know you like the traditional structure of Festival, but have you ever thought of visiting somewhere else?
Don't just like the traditional structure here in Festival, Jax. I think I'd really shine as Grand Marshal. It's who we are. I wish you could understand that.
I think I do. It's part of our routine, right?
It was. Rowan cut a routine from the festival.
Oh, should I be practicing my old jester routine?
Not this time, Jax. You children have a good day.
What's this? You'll need it for your journey. Where did you say Fugue was? I don't know. I know it's just past the evergreen trees. Just past the evergreen trees. Go find Fugue for us, Jax.
I can only take you to the heart of the forest. You'll have to find Fugue from there.
Just past the evergreen trees.
Avast, here in the depths of the pits, not only have I found my strength, but I've also uncovered my greatest weakness. Compassion, perfect.
Good afternoon, Cormac.
Ah, Elaine. Seeing as I have the whole town to myself, I've added some significant changes to my routine. I've added 3 knives that I can almost juggle.
It is so good to hear you're expanding your act. Rowan actually has some great enhancements he's gonna do with it.
Enhancements?
Instead of a knife juggling routine, he is changing it to a knife throwing routine.
He wants me to throw knives at Old Man Johnson?
No.
Elaine, look around. What festival is Rowan trying to enhance?
What do you mean?
The tarps are tattered, the barrels are empty, and where are the performers? The jester was right. I only wish I'd listened to him years ago.
Stage is all yours, Madeline. You should be rehearsing for tomorrow.
Rowan, I've reached the end of your list.
Very well. You will have a great festival tomorrow. Traditional, just like it should be. Madeline, start your routine and don't forget to light the torch.
What else should I do?
Oh, well, you finished everything I had for you. Perhaps the only thing left for you to do is have a good day.
Do you need help lighting your torch?
The act I'm performing won't require a torch.
Isn't your song quite literally about having a torch?
I think actually my song is about not having the torch. I don't have the torch anyway. All I have is this.
What's this?
How did you come to this festival?
Well, like most of other elves, I stumbled here from the castles, feeling lost and like I didn't belong. I met a jester in the courtyards one day. He told me of this place. I followed him, and now I'm about to become Grand Marshal.
Did my father tell you that?
No. He said he would announce it, though. Do you know if he plans to?
Yes, that is his plan.
Oh. Thank you for telling me.
He plans to announce me as the new Grand Marshal.
I'm happy for you.
You belong with him.
Once his hands clung onto me, and his eyes gazed tenderly. And when the world had had its way, I'd wipe the tears off of his face. Didn't I do the best I could? Now his hands push me away, and his eyes search desperately. But when the world had had its way, I'd wipe the scars off of his face. Didn't I do the best I could? I just want to hold you and tell you that this will all be okay when the world has had.
The festival, Elaine? You have such a promising future here in the castles with us. What do you mean, not belong? This is about that jester, isn't it? Very well then. Go to where you think you belong. I understand it takes courage to bring light into the unknown. Do not return here until you have made something of yourself. You will always have my love, but I cannot support this.
Rowan.
The Queen will be here in 3 hours. I trust all the other elves understand the importance of this festival.
I'm pretty sure the other elves have left.
Bill, where are the children? Did they find their way to Fugue?
Fugue is not a place in the forest, Jax. It is only a place in your mind.
What does that mean for me? Where do I go from here?
You're an elf, aren't you? You can go settle in the castles with the other elves.
I don't want to settle in the castles. I don't want to settle anywhere. I want to think new things. I want to be creative. I don't want to lose who I am. When I heard about Fugue, I thought I'd finally found somewhere for me. But if it's not real, then I'm lost.
And you're not the only one.
Imagine if I was
was a different boy, I'd be what I was told to be and see what I was told to see. Imagine if I'd been a different boy, be satisfied and happy and wouldn't push the boundaries. But I'm not that boy. I require so much more than simple joy to live. Imagine if the path for me was lined with light so I could see, and shadows from the trees seem less ominous. Imagine if the road I take had footprints there to guide my way, and every step would seem far less mysterious. But I'm not that boy. I require so much more than simple joy. But I have seen a brighter light, the acceptance of different, the relief in knowing sometimes you're alright, and see yourself from different sides. And maybe I'll always question facts, but I will be alright just being Jax. I hear it calling, the voices coming through the trees, staring at the darkness and swearing I can see the forest is ominous and mysterious, and it's leading me to home, where I'm meant to be free.
Mom? It's very cold out here, Jax, and you forgot your blanket.
You came all the way out here for a blanket?
No. I came here to give you this.
Together.
Forever.
Well, we might be stuck out here together forever. I found out Fugue's not real.
I know. I've been here before. It's disheartening and exhausting.
Is it worth it?
Completely.
Well, we might be trapped out here. All we have is this torch, and there's no one here except for the wisps in the trees. What should we do?
Mom! It took courage to bring your light into the unknown.
I found Jackson Lane.
Well done, you found the only light in the entire forest.
I was the only one looking. I'm looking too.
Oh really? What did you see?
I see we're definitely dying out here, surrounded by festival freaks and wisps.
It's so poetic.
It's pathetic, Carson. We're not dying out here. We're only in this forest until we find our way to a destination. Gwen, I thought I told you to take Old Man Johnson's hand.
He's doing just fine following the sounds of our voices.
No, he's not, Gwen. Support is the only way we're gonna make it out of this.
Well, we're all here.
Yes, we are, and it's getting really cramped.
The perfect way to spread the plague is smashing tightly with Gwen and Craig.
Oh, for the love of, where are we going?
Yeah, Mom, where are we going?
You're the one with the torch.
Hello. Welcome back to our festival. I am honored to have had the opportunity to lead this great festival as Grand Marshal for the past 12 years. But it has been over 30 years since I came here. Many of the barrels you see around here today, I helped the cooper ready when I was just a child, these tents preserved by my own hands. And now, my own daughter will perform an inspirational medley of hope as we celebrate another year here at the festival.
Where would I be without my torch to guide me? Where could I stay without
the
it
torch.
to guide my way? Wander through the wilderness
Madeline, we need a
forever.
torch.
Or is the forest a far familiar place?
Madeline. Wait. Please, don't go. Clearly, you can recognize the passion and sacrifice I've put into this festival, the years I have spent holding on to these traditions so tightly. Please, do not take it away.
Perhaps the reason you had to hold on so tightly because it was meant to go away.
Madeline, where is our torch?
Been down this road before. I recognize the dirt. I step in the footprints of the steps I stepped before. I've been down this way before. I recognize the head. It's been a while, but my soul still knows the way. There's no returning again. Every burden and pain, the fear of losing outweighs the hope of gain. This old familiar road with footprints in the dirt.